You know, when I look at Shem Creek, the first thing that comes to mind is my dad, Ronnie Bowles. He made Shem Creek. His handprint impacted this area for decades, from the humblest beginnings to growing its business from the ground up. And at age 23, my father opened his first restaurant called the Trawler Seafood Restaurant in 1967. A 1 dining room restaurant experience which quickly grew into a 14 dining room solid establishment. He expanded his footprint on Shem Creek to RB's Seafood Restaurant in 1979, Ronnie's in 1985, which is now Water's Edge, and Josie Joe's in 1989. My grandfather constructed the famous lighthouse on Shem Creek, which still stands tall today. Ronnie was also part owner of the Shem Creek Inn. Other restaurants underneath his belt were the Lorelei, Cappy's Seafood Restaurant, Johnny's Seafood Market, and the famous Noisy Oyster. You know, food and service was in his blood and is in mine also. Saltwater Cowboys is another entity that has not only expanded our family business, but has also reshaped Shem Creek. You know, Brett Yearout and I have known each other for over 46 years. It's a friendship, a brotherhood, and a partnership that has stood the test of time. We must cherish and learn from our past so the present and the future can flourish. Welcome in. I'm Wade Bowles, one of the owners here at Saltwater Cowboys.
And my name's Brett Yearout, and I'm one of the other owners here at Saltwater Cowboys.
So we want to take this opportunity to welcome you on board the Saltwater Cowboys.
We're excited for you to join our team, and we look forward to your success here at Saltwater Cowboys.
That's right, Brett. Our staff takes pride in what Saltwater Cowboys has become here on Shem Creek. We want you to understand the vibe, the culture, the vision, and the mission. During our peak season, we have a team of over 230 people working here at any time. My family's roots and legacy runs deep here on Shem Creek. This restaurant is a staple of Charleston community, let alone here on Shem Creek.
So it's totally natural to feel overwhelmed when you first start working here. We've all been there. The managers, the staff, and the entire Saltwater Cowboy team is here to help you be successful, and we're looking forward to you becoming part of our team.
So sit back and relax and enjoy this video.
And once again, welcome to our team here at Saltwater Cowboys. So, this is Michael. He's one of the key managers here at Saltwater Cowboys. You're gonna get to know him pretty quick as he's gonna help you get started here at Saltwater Cowboys. First things first, being on time. Michael.
Huge. Of course, we want you to be on time. Being on time, sometimes they say, makes you late, right?
Right.
But of course there are circumstances, you know, heavy traffic or things that may happen in life. We just ask that you do let a manager know, the manager on duty, let them know ahead of time. As soon as you know you're going to be late or not going to be able to be into your shift, we want you to notify us and communicate that. We try to keep the 2-hour leeway there. So 2 hours before your shift, if you are sick or if you're going to call out, that's how we ask that you do it. If you do not let a manager know, that will result in a write-up first. Once you have 3 write-ups, that could result in termination.
And so we don't want that. And first things first, before you even get to the building, where do they park?
In the back. So when you pull into the parking lot, you go around, you're gonna approach Saltwater Cowboys building. You're gonna go all the way around to the very back row on the other side of the fence by the exit sign. Fill up those spots. Like the very last spot, wherever you see that spot, that's where you're gonna park, and then you're just gonna keep dominoing from there.
So one of the reasons everybody's here making money, when do we get paid?
Fridays. So Friday morning, whenever you get up, you should have your pay in your account, and it's every single week, which is one of the pros that we have here at Saltwater Cowboys.
So Michael, we're open a lot here. What are our hours?
Sundays we do brunch, so it's 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. for the kitchen. Monday through Thursday is 11 a.m. to 10 p.m. for the kitchen. And Friday and Saturdays, we're open a little later, so it's 11 a.m. to 11 p.m. And then every night of the week, the bar is open until midnight.
That's a lot of time. So I imagine there's some shifts that may be open from time to time. What about picking up shifts? How does that work?
So I'm gonna be the one to put you into all of our different apps that we use here. And one of those is called Shift Notes. Shift Notes is going to be your scheduling app that you use and you can pull up on your phone. And you can also request time off there at least 2 weeks prior. That's when it will let you know. And then you can pick up shifts, you can trade shifts with manager approval.
And that's where they request for time off too?
Right, at least 2 weeks before.
Right, perfect. And so if you're here and you get injured, or if you notice somebody else, like a customer getting injured, what's the procedure there?
Well, first make sure they're okay. make sure the guest or the employee is okay. And then you're going to go right to a manager. If I'm here, I would go to me and I can get everything documented, make sure we follow the right protocol as far as, if the EMS needs to be called or anything like that. And we just need to get everything down and make sure we document everything.
So if a customer comes to you with a request or a question, what's the answer?
Yes, absolutely.
We do our best, if at all possible, to handle whatever request is needed by the guest. So Michael, not only do we have a kitchen, but we have bars and we serve alcohol. And with that comes a great responsibility of making sure we do it responsibly. So what all do we have in place to make sure that goes smoothly?
Before you even begin your employment here as a bartender, you're definitely going to have to take the test that's online, that is tip certified through ServeSafe. And that's going to go through all of the regulations of who you can serve, who not to serve, what to look for if someone is too intoxicated, being able to stop them and cut them off, and when to alert a manager as well.
A lot of us are fashion conscious, but we do have policies here at Saltwater Cowboys. What exactly is that?
First things first is your hair and your grooming. You have to make sure you show up to work clean and groomed and be presentable and professional. With your hair, it needs to be pulled back. If it's any shoulder length or below, it needs to be pulled back because we are working with food. We want to make sure we stay safe and clean. I will provide you with a uniform shirt and hat. And then you will need to have solid black bottoms, so that can be professional pants, shorts, or skirt. And then your shoes have to be slip resistant, solid black shoes, just to make sure you don't slip and fall.
So thanks, Michael. So that's just the start of policies and procedures that'll help you become successful here at Saltwater Cowboys.
Hey, how are you guys? My name is Oleg. I am the beverage manager here at Saltwater Cowboys. We got Madeline over here making some drinks for us. First, we got the pineapple margarita coming up. It is pineapple juice, OJ, triple sec, salt rim, and garnished with lime. We're gonna do our signature cocktail, palmetto peach tea. We got zest vodka, deep eddy sweet tea, peach schnapps, top it off with ice. And we're gonna garnish it with lemon. Let's do the Playboy Mule. It is our #1 seller mule on the menu. It is deep eddy peach. Gonna do lime juice, drop some ice cubes, top it off with ginger beer, and garnish it with orange slice and a slice of lime. All right, and that is our 3 best sellers on the menu. This is our bourbon bar. It is one of our busier bars. It is a full service bar, so you are expected to push food sales and serve alcohol to customers. The expectations include providing excellent service and upholding safety measures while you're at the bar.
My name is Liam Lynch. I work here at Saltwater Cowboys just about 3 years now. And one of my favorite things about working out here is just the beautiful views we get, the people. I grew up in Charleston, so just sharing the Charleston experience with people, probably what makes me the happiest. We make great money, cold drinks, good vibes all the time, live music. Honestly, it's just a great place to be and a great place to have some fun and make some money.
I like how it's full of people and it's really lively, but it doesn't feel crowded.
Hey, I'm Ella. I'm a hostess here at Saltwater Cowboys. I've been working here for about 6 months, and I love working here because of the family-oriented environment, a beautiful location right on Shem Creek, and super supportive staff and managers.
The staff is absolutely amazing. They bring the best food, and they're super accommodating for whatever you need.
I love it down here. It's a total blast. Being able to be outside in the sun, on the water, while we have live music playing. It's a party. It's great.
As you can see, we like to have fun at Saltwater Cowboys, but that's not all that's going on. Relationships are at the heart of any business, and taking care of our employees is our first priority. We are here to help you be successful, and if something comes up, let us know. Life seems to throw a curveball to all of us from time to time. If it does, let us know. And if we can help, we will. And if we can't, We'll help you find help. Another important relationship here at Saltwater Cowboys is our community. We not only work here, but we also live here. And working in the restaurant business in my much younger days, for Wade's dad, right here on Shem Creek, I saw how much he cared about others and how much he gave back to the community. He instilled a compassionate and giving heart in both Wade and me. RB, short for Ronnie Bowles, that's what many of us called him. He would go on shopping trips for the less fortunate around Christmas so that they would have a Christmas, and he would often help people who fell on hard times. RB's mission was to give back to the community who loved him and his restaurants so much. It gives Wade and me great joy to give back to our community. Both Wade and I have been sober for a number of years. We had a little too much fun in our youth, so be careful out there. We have experienced being helped and how that transformed our lives. And now helping others and watching their lives transform is the highlight of our day. It's our passion. To mention a few of the ways we are giving back to the community, we work with East Cooper Meals on Wheels, feeding over 300 people per month, donating to MUSC's Children's Hospital to make sure families have what they need. We partner with the Leukemia and Lymphoma Society, Real Men Wear Pink, and Ride for the Cure. So you can see our values of compassion, communication, excellence, and integrity go far beyond the walls of Saltwater Cowboys. We live them. I invite you to join us now that you're part of our family, to the values that have helped us and served so many others. A quote by Steve Jobs sums it all up. Great things in business are never done by one person. They're done by a team of people. So welcome to our team here at Saltwater Cowboys. So now you've heard some of our story here at Saltwater Cowboys and how Wade and I came to be the very privileged owners of this establishment. And we've come to run our business the way we run our lives, with core values that we follow not only in our personal lives but in our business lives. And I wanted to tell you a little about those. And so the first one, and to me one of the more important ones, is compassion. There's going to be days here where it's difficult. Life is difficult. It's going to get hot, it's going to get busy, and tempers are going to flare. And that's when we must bring compassion to ourselves for how hard it is, to our customers for what they're dealing with in their lives. It just helps us get through the difficult days if we bring a sense of compassion to ourselves, to our fellow employees, and to our customers. Another one that really helps us all be on the same page is communication. It's very important that we all communicate together. And we're going to do our best to communicate with you everything you need to do your job to the best of your ability. But we need to hear from you too. So we need communication from you. If there's something you need, or if there's some difficulty you're experiencing, let us know. We're here to help. We're here to make your experience here the best it can be. The one thing that sets Saltwater Cowboys apart from all of the other places on Shem Creek is our striving for excellence. That's our third value, excellence. We strive to be excellent in our food, in our service, and all aspects of the experience of our customers here at Saltwater Cowboys. So just do your best every day and strive to be the best you can. Integrity. Integrity is a vital part to all of our experiences. You know, when I get home at night and I look in the mirror, I have to say, did I bring my best self to the game? Am I living by the values that I just talked about? Compassion, communication, excellence. Am I living in integrity with who I am and what I stand for here at Saltwater Cowboys? You are part of a very, very special place. The Bowles family's been here since 1967. I've been on the creek as I started as a dishwasher next door in 1980. It is the values that Wade and I live by that got us where we are today. And so I would encourage you to look inside and follow the values of compassion, communication, excellence, and integrity. We welcome you here, and we look forward to the times together.